Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
League's assassin.
Radiant team pick.
Beastmaster.
Ten seconds remaining.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to AMD SAPPHIRE Pit Qualifier. We are here with our last series of the Southeast Asian Qualifier, Mineski versus a best of 5 series and a rematch at that. These two teams have played a fair bit the past little days, and Fnatic, they got bested yesterday by Mineski 2-0 in a rather quick series. Mineski looks fantastic. Fnatic, they kind of get started. So we'll see how this best of 5 turns out. Underway now as we're into the draft. And with me today is Trent. Trent, feeling about Fnatic after the last series we just saw?
10 seconds remaining.
Chaotic, but envy Dota. So that's what you come to expect. That's what you need. A little bit of some flair there, and looks like they are there on getting some of their strategy today. Thinking it right at first, I think most of the games yesterday, the Masters game banned out in phase. Both games actually against happened. So Fnatic coming in with a game plan, saying we're gonna get that Beastmaster, we're gonna build off that. Probably gonna be for Ohio, but I wouldn't be too shocked if some sort of a something to fit all the stuff he's been doing lately. But now we also have Enchantress, and man, the games yesterday, which executed that Enchantress was just insane. And it'll probably be for Ice here, unless they do some kind of a mid play. I feel like Jabs end up, I want to say, to one of their games. You're talking about that yesterday, right? I had
for Fnatic, they have the Dazzle along with it. Pilot Eyes had a pretty decent start, I would say. I'm not sure if he's playing, so I'm not sure what he's going to play, but the Bane that he played in the last 2 games against Execration was pretty top tier. Some of the stealth nightmares, some nightmare saves for his team. He ended up getting an item scepter from the Alchemist to have that decreased cooldown on Brain Sap, which was pretty amazing. So, Pilot Eye have a pretty big impact so far, I think, in this. Or rather, has had an impact already in today's games.
10 seconds.
I think it'd be cool if they did position 5 Nyx Assassin if it works out for them. Just the super poverty mode, kind of the way that Secret runs with the supports. They need to. I like don't want locked into being an off lane Enchantress right away. Just like give that option up for Jabs possibly.
Right.
So we'll see though. This should be the 4 probably. It'll be the Hunter Fnatic. Alright, speaking of Secret Dota, what they've been up to.
I'm into it. I think it's pretty good.
Highlight Eye Zero, man. This is like the big one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. So,
I wonder if he'll play it or DJ will.
I was thinking because I thought DJ might be in the back hunter, then you have Pilot and on the Dazzle. I guess that's
probably what's going to happen. But it's kind of sad to see. I mean, at the same time, DJ also plays the IO, right? So I mean, obviously they're very committed to.
Yeah, that's true. They want to utilize these players on their roles. I think DJ could easily have a big impact to the manager. We'll see. Obviously, again, it's very flexible, much like what you were talking about with Mineski, where they easily could have the Enchantress as a supporter like that, or offlaner rather. So we have a lot of options here. We have a minute left on reserve time for Mineski. We've seen the Oracle band along with the Timbersaw, and they are no stranger to that because yesterday Ice went crazy on Timber. So that's sticking out.
2 easy Timber wins. Not going to happen today. And it looks like it will be an Ice Enchantress more than likely. That Bane picked up. So a little bit of a somewhat safe up against the Beastmaster. There's defensive capabilities that Bane can give you. Roar, set up another stuff. Maybe the Nightmare can interrupt those things. But
5 seconds remaining.
Where are you going to go from here? It's Fnatic, though. You've got good vision. I do like the Beastmaster pick because it helps up against the Monkey King, too, because he's still in the pool. We've talked about it a couple times today, but he hasn't quite reared his ugly little head yet. But the Hawk, the Axes, two pretty nice counters to the hero, so they might even secure it for themselves here. Could be a great hero to get aggressive with the Bounty Hunter in the tracks. Doesn't really enjoy Enchantress, though, so might not be a time to grab her. And yeah, that's pretty early DP, but you have the Dazzle. Gives you some build pushing, and
It's interesting because if you go back to the drafts last night, Fnatic, they had that AM game, which was essentially the lock breaks like 15 minutes in. It was the early game from Mineski was so strong, but it's a completely different draft pretty much here for Fnatic. You know, they had like Lich, they had a Batten, they had Earthshaker, completely different what they're trying to accomplish. Obviously, the Beastmaster, Death Prophet, both very strong pushing heroes. As you mentioned, they have the Dazzle to keep the Death Prophet alive if need be. I'm interested to see what they're going to pick fifth, though. I'm very curious.
Yeah, you never know, man.
With
Normal
Fnatic,
Dota, this would be like some melee core who can take advantage of the Beastmaster or
Dire team ban.
the Beastmaster. Who knows what these guys are gonna do?
he had to be that rider. That was a treat.
Yep.
More of that. I don't know if it fits,
Certainly it won't be this game with the Nick Assassin right there. And
probably not.
Someone
would be nice.
needs to use Inner Beast Aura. Like, please.
Yeah, who can take advantage of that would be huge. But there's some options left. All right.
5 seconds.
One more ban for each team. I wonder if Mineski are going to ban out the ban because they beat it yesterday. I don't know if they're that concerned about it, maybe. It's just kind of annoying to play around, I guess, if you're Mineski. We'll see.
If they pick ban, it would be really hard to kill Enchantress. That would be the one thing that I'm looking at. I feel like they kind of need a hero that helps with that, like a Ursa or a, who's the other one? Lifestealer would also be kind of okay.
I could be into that. I could be definitely into that. Those two heroes. Kind of a tough lifestealer in terms of a vehicle. I guess you have Bounty Hunter, but even still, it's kind of hard. If
Lifestealer's just good overall, too.
True,
like,
yeah.
Against the Enchantress creeps, against the Mirana, magic damage. Yes, Fiend's Grip is a bitch, but still a good hero.
yeah, well, anybody that's in that safe to get Fiend's Grip nonetheless.
Yeah.
There's a very good chance that happens. 30 seconds left in this last reserve time for Mineski to determine what they want to ban. It will be the Terrorblade.
Another great hero with the Dazzle would let them go super early, and then they're going to secure the late here, the AM. So, okay. Pretty good early, mid, and late game for Mineski. Not really like set to a certain frame. The Anti-Mage eventually does, of course, you know, somewhat fall off, but he's against a good hero in the DP, someone who, when you burn her mana, she gets way less effective even in the late game.
So, as we're looking at it now, we talked about the Enchantress. It's looking probably like an offlane Enchantress, would you think, or Nyx Assassin in that 4 role?
Yeah, should be
One would
offlane. Anti-Sice Enchantress.
Yeah. Which is fine. Great hero. Again, we talked about it from Bimbo's perspective yesterday. He did fantastic. Fnatic, they're going to have to figure out a way to maybe do what Mineski did yesterday. Finish the game early, you know, when the Fnatic had the anti-mage.
Yeah, they just banned out the Clinks too. So like they banned Clinks and then they removed the typical Dazzle Terrorblade combo. Makes sense. Fits well with Death Prophet. You just kind of snowball and steamroll the entire early game. But now those are both gone. They could. Oh no, Huskar's banned. Yeah.
I knew you were going to say too.
Bane and
I heard
yeah, it's still kind of risky. Faceit is in. Don't particularly like it though.
Maybe
but it would be kind of actually it's okay. Yeah, like don't have the best clear. He can help against the Enchantress a little bit, just like stuns and the one tap potential. It's hard to get that one hit in, but if you do, she will die.
We'll see. They played Lone Druid yesterday. I'm not sure if that's what they want to go this time around.
Weaver is kind of okay.
Open. Yes.
Maybe Weaver's the hero.
Bloodseeker.
Oh, that's a good choice. Okay.
Pretty fast paced for the most part. And it'll be an Envy, Bloodseeker, Excalibur on the Death Prophet, so. entirely. This is Mineski. They got 2-0'd by Mineski earlier, in fact, yesterday. So they have some good heroes for Mineski. We'll see how this is going to turn out. Again, it looks kind of like a reversal of the drafts we saw yesterday with Mushi on the anti-mage instead of it going to Fnatic. But will it be the same type of game, or will Mineski be able to take this first one? I don't know, man. What are you thinking?
A lot of it comes down to the DJ Bounty Hunter play here. Him and Ohio teaming up with the help of Envy too, probably. Once they have the Necronomicon, they can work as a duo and probably get kills against most of the heroes on the side of Mineski. But until the Necronomicon, it's going to come down to Envy rotating. And then there's kind of an awkward combo there in the sense that you're like roaring and then into a rupture, and so it doesn't do that much because they're just kind of stuck in place anyway. But they'll go down. You know, it's fine. Eventually, they do die.
Or they should, but we'll see.
And they need a lot of track kills though in that mid game to kind of snowball up, get Roche, put it on the Death Prophet, head for the high ground and the tier 2s.
As is per usual, a lot of this game is on DJ, and it seems like a lot of these have been on DJ. The Earth Spirit in game 1 of the last series was pretty outstanding. We'll see if he can't have the same impact here in the series.
He has 3 very difficult lanes to gank. I think his mid game is pretty solid. Yeah, rotating around the map, give the help, and then sometimes that can reveal where sentries and wards are before you have to make yourself vulnerable to them. But if you're a bounty hunter here, you go into the anti-mage lane. You're like, okay, well I can kind of bully him around a little bit. You go into the enchantress lane. Okay, I can maybe like tap her once, but overall, Mirana's gonna leap away from you. And let's say we'll probably have another anti-mage mid here. Not too surprising.
Interesting matchup.
Gonna be up against Excalibur. So he'll probably be getting a lot of help from Ninja Boogie. They'll just dual lane mid, be generally obnoxious. And put the Mirana. Looks like an aggro tri-lane scenario. And wow, what a wraparound too.
Yeah, they're going in, and they might find Envy here. It's going to be close. They have the Nightmare at the ready. Can they get it off in time? Vision-wise, they finally get it. Eric will sail through. It will hit. They should have the Impale to fall up. Nightmare was taken off. The Impale will come in just a second, it looks like, and it will. And this should be first blood. Envy will go down, Jabs will draw it, and that'll be it. Nice rotation. It's a long rotation. This will leave Fnatic to be able to grab the bounty room down at the bottom lane. Maybe not. They're going to leave. They're going to drop a ward and get out of here, it looks like. I thought they might have stayed, but they decided against it. Yeah,
I'm really surprised DJ's not staying, actually. He must want to get to a lane very badly.
This is just going to... This is a rune that somebody's going to walk over, and they're like, this shouldn't be here, is what's going to happen, because they're already taking the top rune. Well,
Moose is go all the way home, at the very least.
Jabs actually threw out the Impale at the rune, thinking that DJ was nearby, and he wasn't wrong. DJ was just a little bit further from him than he expected, so Jabs with a nice play there. He'll actually block the lane so that he can give the AM some time here. Mushi will come in and get an extra shared tango in the meantime. So, some interesting plays happening before the horn even sounds.
And with the first blood, though, since his Jabs was staying in the mid lane, he had to use the Impale to actually get the kill. It means he doesn't have mana burn level 1, which is pretty bad. It's like the whole point of having the assassin here.
Yeah.
You're just not much wasting Excalibur's mana.
Unless he gets a 2-mana Impale, in which case
that
that's
does help.
good.
And then AM, of course, will have to be the one who gets the mana burn, but he had to use his blink to get back to base faster.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
So
ooh, they
double
sentry. You got the sentry that was there for Mineski, so nice play there from Fnatic. This will make it a little bit harder for Mineski, especially Mushi, to push up. You can see he's getting harassed already. He has a form shield, but even still, might have to use his salad at some point in the future.
It's actually one of those situations where it feels like the first blood wasn't worth it. It's like when you have to skill Crystal Nova or something on Crystal Maiden, and then that you can't juggle to level 2, and so that gets slowed down, and you don't have the Arcane Aura faster, and your whole team gets slowed down. That's kind of what it feels like with Jabs here. Like, the stun was cool, but you can delay so much of a Death Prophet's last hitting potential by getting rid of mana. But, well, it's all just a small thing. Not a big deal in the end.
DJ just got level 2, so we get some runes out of it too, some better runes. Nana top lane, Shadow Waved and took a lot of damage. 6 last hits, though, to the, looks like 3 of Ohio. Finally gets his 4th. So laning, Fnatic doing pretty well for the most part. Bottom lane, we haven't really talked about. Envy versus Enchantress. Interesting match. Sure. Like Envy likes it, probably.
Yeah.
One would assume.
The first level in a well, at least is doable, but then once it gets up to like 70 attack speed, it doesn't even feel worth it. But Envy should be fine. Right? He'll just keep out genning. Damage from Enchantress is not too bad. It damages her, so he should be able to get most of the last hits, and hard for X to actually deny it. Can't really afford skill points in the enchantment. in this matchup, so there's not too much concern about creep coming in to play.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave at this point. But you're right. I mean, Envy's pretty good time. He has a Quelling Blade. No regen. He doesn't really need it with the Blood Rage. So he'll be fine at this point. 9 last hits to the 5 of the Enchantress, so it actually goes pretty well. While mid lane, this is where the big matchup is. Excalibur starting to do a lot of damage. I think it's a lot of different jabs in the mana burn. Already used it at least once or twice, I think. Mushi's starting to get some good CS2. So it's just a dual lane mid is what we're looking at here from both teams. In fact,
Dota 2.
not much else going on.
What a time to get alive. 4 heroes dead. That's the life we're in now. But that does mean we have this Bane and Mirana duo.
Ice went in pretty far, and Envy does have a salve, but needs to be careful. It doesn't get canceled. Ice is thinking about moving up and decides to cancel it. That's pretty good for him to get all that damage in. Envy's going to pick up. The rest of his salve will get canceled. I called it untouchable.
Yeah.
Here
The level
Shaps.
3 is pretty
They're
brutal.
looking for a gank here. He doesn't have a chance to skill up like you talked about. Salve from my size. This is troublesome. Envy might be in trouble. Again, the Impale hit. Do they have the damage? Rage was on. Now gone. 3 seconds without it. He does have tangos and jabs coming this lane. He's like, all right, Mushi, you're on your own. I'm ice.
Well, this is not good in terms of the acceleration. You want some levels and gold on your bloods. Just one or the other. But that's a big courier.
DJ, nicely done. Mushi will get the item off of it, but DJ actually might be in trouble. Luckily, he actually had enough mana to...
Yeah, that was pretty close. Yep. That was getting into the single digits of mana there, I believe.
He played it. It's all right.
And then he gets the
He'll walk,
rune
grab
too.
rune. Yes, successful courier gank for DJ. Nicely done. Gonna give Mushi some more room. Some last hits in the meantime. Mushi's 20 tag and Excalibur. Mid lane teammate is doing well for now, but again, we saw the game from yesterday from, I believe, Excalibur himself. Yeah,
Yep.
And that game went pretty poorly. So we'll wait and see how this game. Oh man, shuriken damage. He doesn't have a salve. It's actually just wasting DJ's mana, but I think he's going home anyway, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Just getting little value plays, boots and wards waiting for him up there and make a rotation. Would love to see something happen top, but it's difficult. You have this Bane and Mirana. There's not really much you can do. Beastmaster just playing the wave smartly just in case of like the Nightmare Arrow play. If they set up a Nightmare, then potentially Pilot Eye can just put off as they starts to fly, and then both skills get wasted. And
it's not the combo it once was. You know what I mean? Like where, I don't know, even when it was first,
yeah.
When it first happened, it was kind of unexpected, so you didn't really know how to play around it. But now, with this lane especially, it should be fine. That was part for Fnatic.
To like counter pick it, right? You get like Abaddons against it because we're just so convinced it is the best thing ever. Like and stuff. That's 2-man.
Yeah, 2-man
jabs.
Hell, looks like Pilot Eye is dead. Oh, I was gonna turn into. He's getting pretty low, and he will back. DJ throws out. Can they add Wild Axe there? Oh, they're up level 2, interestingly enough. Jab's still getting face down. He's got boot. Can he get a TP scroll? He will, but I don't know if he's gonna make it away. The Impale might save him. Axes, they have enough mana to pick up. I think. Get off the shuriken in time. DJ will find the kill. Persistent DJ finds yet another one. So he has the courier kill and now a first kill to his name as well.
I love Ohio's build. It's a ton of sense. You're against Mirana. You're against Bane. Like Brain Stab is one of the best skills against early game summons. Just that pure damage. They just die. Kind of hate Mana still. I don't understand why he has 2 points in arrow. Not.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not that easy to guarantee. Like it's so unlikely. Like even now, this is their best chance, and he doesn't even bother throwing it. So yeah, it's not gonna happen.
And he just took like half of the base people, but again, he has cold rate Gataway, so he's fine. Ambits are being thrown by Ice. He's really pushing it out, and he's gonna have the Nature's Tenants fill him up as well. Level 2 Nature's Tenant. What he heals here. Then. Alright, DJ rotate mid. And his rune has been picked up. They have entry, so Spirit Siphon will come. Jabs is coming. Thought about it and fail. Metaburn comes out instead. And Excalibur now completely out of mana. So there's that. Always classic.
Never had that bottom catapult. I didn't see. I was wondering if Ice was gonna maybe scalp the W, but
Yeah, he didn't.
he just keeps on going. That's probably his next play, right? Like he grabs the double catapult and starts trying to find a lane that no one's in, and just keep pressuring, keep impulsing whoever comes in, and then just double catapult down the tower.
There's a very good chance that happens. He's doing pretty well. What was he at? 25 last hits. Envy's at 19. So this flame was earlier for Envy. It's starting to get difficult now. He's getting bombed whenever he has the Blood Rage on, give it to start coming out, and Ice just goes to work. We'll have the catapult here. This is something you were just talking about. Not the catapult, but he will have the catapult. It says Envy walks away, so it does a little bit more damage. Meanwhile, DJ has been spotted. Another Sid going to come through. They have the damage. They need an arrow. It's already on cooldown. Work comes out, though. I was Nana is going to die. Not only does he save DJ, he gets the kill in the process. So Ohio coming right on through. Already has the medallion as well. Nicely done from him.
Yeah, MVP so far today. The downside of this build, though, is that you do miss out on the Hawk as well. Like, even though the boar would just die, like, until it's level, even at level 3, it would still be going down, man. Like, 400 HP is nothing to a Bane anymore on him. It'll just kill it so fast. Obviously, use arrow if you really want to, but just, like, that's fine. Jab, gonna get this? Man, Envy. Rough game. He could go for rough here.
He's going for it. He has a TP, though. Arrow coming in. Envy will sidestep it nicely, but, he doesn't really. I mean, he's got the counter.
TP to the shrine. The shrine's not even active.
That's actually so depressing. So yesterday, the same
all
thing.
for the rune. I mean, you're a Nyx. He's 4.6 HP regen. It's fine.
Yeah, he just walk around, he'll regen up eventually. He has enough mana as it is right now. It his arcane boots. So that's the count. Just buy a TP scroll and they have no disable in the vicinity. You're fine.
DJ's following around too. Nana knew, I think.
DJ's level 5 already. He's pretty up there.
Nana just pinged. Oh, he was saying there was a stack there. That's what it was. Okay.
Ah. Ice is pretty far in, but he is, again, level 3 untouchable. Ohio will drop the roar here. The axes will come through. My God, dude.
Yeah.
Physical damage is nuts with the medallion. It's actually insane how much damage.
This is pretty hype. This is a very rare build, but
this is
relatively low armor on the enchanter.
It's old school in the sense that wild axes, but medallion's not even really a thing, or wasn't a thing with this build whenever it did happen back in the day, as far as I remember. I'm into it. He's top net worth too. He's actually insanely farmed right now for Ohio. I wonder what he builds next, though, is the question. Do you actually go full Solar Crest?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think you build Necro. I mean, you might eventually. That's how the game starts looking. He's a couple different options.
Oh, smoke gank potential mid. Jay's gonna come through. They're gonna go on Mushi. This would be too much of a bait. In fact, they're going top. He
should buy a Silver Edge, actually. That'd be so sick.
That would be
at
sick.
least build in.
I would be into that.
Towards it. Like, I'd rather he went that direction than the Necronomicons. But Necronomicons are so powerful that they're pretty difficult to ignore. So, yeah, he just buys his Tranquil. So he'll be going for the Necronomicon build, probably.
Again, arrow misses, so no, it doesn't seem like it. 3 heroes go top for nothing. That smoke didn't accomplish a single thing from an SK other than getting a ward down. Which that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So interesting to see how he plays on this roster, man. Like, what is happening? He's like support levels gold. And this is kind of what it looks like a lot of the time. He really is that space creator. And it's crazy how they're just willing to shift the net worth distribution so quickly onto Ohio.
Yeah, every time. It happens like every game I've seen for Fnatic. And it does well with it 9 times out of 10. Like, we saw in the last couple of games, Archer did great. And then, obviously, he had some friends to help him out get kills with the Iron Shell, as we talked about in those first 2 games. And Envy's, he's having a rough time, but he can come back.
He's going to get that eventually. Helm first again instead of the pros. Yeah.
Nice.
The purge
I liked
creep.
it. No Iron Shell this time, but still pretty good. Roaring something. Meanwhile, Impale Envy going to get caught. Starstorm, he gets blown away. That'll be the kill. They're chasing after. They get off the silence. They're pushing into this tier 1 mid. So.
Look at Jabs tanking the tower up top just so the catapult will survive. And they just switch over to Nana. And the creeps are here. Oh, sorry. Who cares? It's worth it.
Well, there was 2 different pushes going out at the same time, so it was kind of tough. But all you need to know is Isis died bottom.
Yeah, they gave him the roar.
All right, so you have your tier 1 tower going down top lane, but you take the tier 1 tower mid. What's the more advantageous? I guess you get the kill, but if you take the kill out of the equation, I mean, who has the trade here?
Well, Fnatic's getting it, and it's a track kill too, though, to be fair. I would rather, I mean, they're going to get bottom as well. So it's going to end up being a 2-for-1.
So definitely Fnatic then.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
And the DJ is just going to stalk any mage everywhere. And we're wondering, the DJ Bounty Hunter, how's it going to go?
Pretty well.
Haven't really been that impressed with his stalking so far in the other games, but he's owning on the bounty.
Cavalry is completely out of mana, and Pilot Eye is not there in time with the grave. DJ's going to run, and they need to get out, in fact, and they will TP away. Dust comes out, but Jabs is not going to be there, so. All right. Nice
Did not
kill.
stalk that one.
No, he didn't. Not at all. He was too busy dealing with Mushi. I will say, though, DJ is doing really well in terms of levels. He's the same level as Envy and 1 level behind Nana. He's got a ward. He has track, obviously, because he has that level 7, level 6, in fact.
the Radiant know what they're doing here. Ohio tries to dodge the ward vision, but you can actually see that far. So he's trying to be sneaky, getting his way through those tree lines, but they saw what he was up to.
This is saying maybe a bit too long, but he does have the vision of Ohio, so Ohio can't really move over there without Ice knowing.
Yeah, and he knew DJ was down here as well.
And there's
scans now to say that, yeah,
they
he is
really
on.
know. If you guys come down here, we can kill DJs, I think what he's saying, because they're all
Ohio drew a big circle here, too, before they even made this big rotation bottom. Because
it's 8.5.
Yeah.
Can they get the roar? Maybe they can kill Ice. He's got tendencies. They just don't have enough damage with those wild axes.
And there's that nightmare.
Even with that. Yeah, there it is. And then the bombs coming through in the Starstorm as well. And now they're looking for DJ. And they almost found him, too, I think, if they had any detection. But he walked by the sentry. I think they knew which direction he was headed. But looks like DJ will get off a track and then...
Jabs is thinking about the YOLO dust. Oh, we got him!
Oh, did he?
Oh, he did not!
He did. He missed. He was on the edge. He was like here, and the dust ended like here.
What? That was so close!
It was crazy.
I thought for sure that hit. I actually can't believe that. Alright, well, tough life.
You can't win them all, Jabs, unfortunately.
No, apparently not.
You accept it from Excalibur already, and then the Souths come through, but the leap is there in time. The TP, they need a shuriken, they need something, they can't find it, but Eddie's still chasing. What about going for ISS, but they have a tower to deal with first.
And this is what was saying earlier. That's why he drew the big circle, because he wanted vision down in here, so they can start pushing into this tower. Preferably without the exorcism, because it's already so low. So they're going to get it with no exorcism. Radiant vision, yeah, spawning out everything. And they can keep this push going. Excalibur already nuking the wave, wants to go with the exorcism in here. What can they trade for on the Radiant? They have a full HP tower mid and an AM that's not that scary, so they could send back just Envy maybe after ruptures or something.
They want to keep going, it looks like. I don't know who goes back, but actually Mushi's off the tower on his own. He's looking for a kill, and that'll be Pilot. He's going to get TP impaled. He's going to come out, and he's dead. So
Speaking of dead,
or something.
Ninja Boogie.
Oh, Ninja Boogie's in a lot. Rupture will come through. That'll be on the Enchantress. Still healing up the Nature's Tenants, though. Spike Carapace, Ohio, already used the Roar. Wild Axe is back up in 3 seconds. Excalibur, does he have the ultimate? And is he going to use it? He does. We'll see. They're going to go right on to Ice. Shuriken comes through, and Pale hits on it too as well. But they might just take this tower. But you're trading off the Mushi. You're getting Excalibur's really low, actually. They only have one creep. The Glyph will come out. They might have to back up for now. And again, given more room here for Mushi as much as possible, in fact, in the end, get close to that battle fury.
Looks like they'll be able to stay for a bit longer, but without the exorcism,
I don't think they're going to do much damage to the tower.
I don't know if they're back in Shrine or...
Yeah,
looks like they're out of here.
Level 1 exorcism is sometimes embarrassingly weak compared to its former, its later levels.
Yeah, DJ's going to start stalking up this AM now.
Yeah, and this is something they need to worry about. Remember, when we saw, this was about the time that we saw a tier 3 fall for Fnatic when they had the AM in the game yesterday. And right now, they've only pushed into a tier 2 tower. They haven't even taken one. So if the plan for Fnatic is to go fast, it's not working as well as Lost. Obviously, it's a tough thing. But meanwhile, Pilot Eye's going to die mid. Yeah, impaled, brain sapped, arrowed as well. So Pilot Eye continues to die here in this game. Ohio. Oh, nice steal. He should be fine, honestly. Ohio's going to go for the TP. No way they can bring each other down. Nice little...
Mushi doing a good job of just skipping over a couple camps there so that the bounty hunter will be able to keep on the track. Just wants to make sure they don't have an exact idea where he is all the time.
Yeah.
He does come mid under a sentry, though.
This is pretty dangerous. Track up on Danana, but he will back away. In the meantime, there are enemies in their own jungle. Ninja Boogie and Jabs coming out. There's a lot mid, though. Coming through, they've got the Fiend's Grip. That'll be on Envy. Could be a kill. He's pretty tanky. They've got the Impale to follow up as well. Sound come through the Shadow Wave. Now the track. And now you're not going anywhere, my friend. Yule Scepter keeps him in place. This is an easy kill. Can he deny himself is the question. Could be big. Nightmare safe. Can he get the deny? No, the Shadow Wave is there in time. They get the kill with Pilot Eye, and the track gold comes out as well.
Didn't see what happened to the arrow there. Didn't actually catch on to Envy, did it?
I don't think so.
He on the dragons.
Yeah, I think he backed up, so he was out of third angle.
Tried to follow up
nice set.
Impale with something aggroed the dragons at the same time. Didn't quite catch it, but
so,
nicely done.
How worried are you right now as Fnatic? I know it's very even. In fact, the Mineski has a lead now, and you're not really pushing as Fnatic, but do you need to be concerned at this point?
I don't think so. I think you're still fine. And oh yeah, Ohio, he's going in for that. I think this is why it's okay, because you can just itemize towards killing AM over and over, and
dead.
Killing over and over. Speaking of which,
Man of Void level 1. Oh, he's level 2 actually. Interesting. The kill for Mushi is pretty huge. He's actually got Battle Fury now, if he wants it. He's got to buy that broadsword from the side shop. And boom, Battle Fury's done. And now this gets a bit more tricky for Fnatic.
Yeah, maybe it's difficult, but it's definitely not game over as that later. D can still be pretty scary. Bloodseeker can be pretty scary. Itemized like this, Beastmaster is worrisome. That's Silver Edge and stuff. See when he eventually gets to it. But they know what the game plan is from the Radiant.
Dyer's middle
Now
tower is under
is thinking about the late game though, as he's heading in towards the Aghanims first. Seeing less and less of this as of late on Imaron.
Yeah,
but
it's been a lot of right-click damage, Mantis Alice, things of that nature.
It's felt like for the most part, the ones that you and I have been casting for this tournament have been a lot of Aghanims, though.
Yeah.
I feel like,
but a lot of their games are kind of like this, where they feel like they know it's heading into a bit of a later state, so they want that non-stop farming potential.
Nano played this yesterday. He actually went like Hurricane Pike BKB, so he kind of went for the more right-click oriented, more utility route. But
that was the early game,
yeah,
though, wasn't
I
it,
mean,
where they were
I
just
guess that
like,
item, the items in that game don't matter. It's kind of a well, Chantress.
Yeah, they really didn't.
You are dead. A good attempt at getting out, but a nice rupture to start things off. So Envy will help Excalibur secure the kill. Pink Dagger on the Death Prowler, by the way, which is getting more common. Dust on the DJ catches. Arrow comes through. This is the Starstorm along with the Impale. Mana Burn and DJ dominating spree is ended by Nana. We'll now get even closer to that Aghanim Scepter.
I like that blue Q also. Good. It's really helpful for catching up Mushi and catching up to Isis even too. Just able to press him like that.
Sets up the silence. Spirit Stuff coming out. He can Yule silence him. Oh, now he can't. He's out of mana.
Ash does a lot of damage. Holy hell. It's more than I would have expected. I guess for now his armor's relatively low.
He went for the 20 damage talent at level 10.
True.
That's where it comes from, I guess, so then go for the health talent instead. We have Excalibur using his Shrine back home. TPing back bottom is going to be Ice Ice Ice. He's actually really just made his home down bottom. He hasn't really moved anywhere on the map, which is interesting because you're an Enchantress, but he didn't have enchant until recently. He just got it, so maybe now he can start making moves. We'll have the Mineski T-Bake moves for him as Jabs, Nana, and Ninja Boogie are heading down towards bottom. They actually, I think they see the Hawk. They just saw it. So Ohio is in the vicinity, and he might die here. He's walking out, in fact. He needs to be very careful. He needs to leave. The Hawk is still to be there. Jab's walking up with a Vendetta, though, looking for an Impale, and he will find it just on the edge. The arrow will come through. That should hit, and this should be a kill with Starstorm. The double hit coming out.
Triple.
She had Aghanim Sem. So I just saw the Aghanim hit, so I was like, whoa. Right, he's dead.
Wow, I did not notice they put a buff on Mirana. That's pretty cool. Alright, I've been in the Ags game for a bit, guys. That's nice. Actually shows you where it's gonna go again. Starstorm charge. Nice. Over there in the bush. This is all according to the plan.
Yeah, they lose one hero, and they will have bottom lane get pushed in pretty heavily, but again, push on to the bigger objective here, and it's now down, so Mineski still make this move over, but they're already TPing out. Oh, maybe not. He's going to get caught and killed, so even when they get roasted, they still lose something. Phoenix, they're going to look for more now. It looks like they have found Excalibur, and that's just age is gone. Yes, they have to use Fiend's Grip, but still.
He has no dead body. I thought he, like, relocated out or something. So I'm confused.
Roar comes in. Ohio's in the middle of it all now. The Centaur Conqueror's stop comes through. He's in trouble. He'll get dropped just like that. They turn to, in fact, 3 if you include the Aegis. And to be careful here. This tower's pretty low. They're going to have to let it go, look like. DJ will get some tracks. Again, some big fights coming out from Mineski here as they get bigger and bigger on this anti-stage especially.
Yeah, Nana's arrows on point. Said a couple nice ones. Just always following up with the leading stuns. Gets a couple even without leading stuns.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to be like, well, I mean, they're stunned up. They're just point like arrows. But think about all the times that, you know, just they don't really hit. We had some questionable plays yesterday with a couple ice paths.
Oh, yeah.
So young Cuckoo had a rough day on the Takiro.
Had a rough day, yes. You are not wrong about that.
Oh, another stun bottom. Follow up arrow. There's creeps there, though.
Creeps in the way, yeah. Excalibur will survive for now, but the weave comes through. They need some here. DJ coming in as well. Impetus, the Starstorm hits coming in as well. I said chasing pretty far. DJ gets pretty low. But there's no counter initiation. Fnatic cannot turn and fight that as they don't have Ohio or Envy. Ohio just respawning and coming back towards top, or rather moving in towards top. So.
Oh, man. They needed to get so much done with that Aegis, and they just lost it instantaneously. And now they look so lost themselves. They need the Shadow Blade in Ohio, like, ASAP, and then instead of roaming around.
It's like flowchart Dota. You have an understanding of what you need to do with this Aegis, and all of a sudden when it's gone, you don't know what to do without the checklist. Can you still make those plays? Envy's not really farmed. He's only got phase boot and a poor mage shield. Like, he is... Somehow he's actually only a little bit below Ohio because he has a lot of gold saved up, but they need to get some kills with track. They need to get some more farm. But the longer this game goes, the more Mushi becomes a concern on the anti-mage. And even Nana, too, the Aghanim set, he's going to start farming pretty quickly and getting some huge kills. So it's starting to get a little bit harder for Fnatic here.
Looks like they're waiting for the Bane to move over here.
Up to Century, Fiend's Grip comes out. They're looking for Mushi to be able to... The silence will come through. Good silence, or excuse me, save with the Nightmare, but he's going to fall. Good
Give
attempt.
it to Ohio.
Yeah.
Dyer's bottom tower is
That's
under
done.
attack.
Bottom, though. Excalibur might be in trouble. Pilot Eye, he's the one that's caught out. Vendetta and Pale. The arrow misses, but they will still get the kill.
That was the farming arrow.
Dumps out a lot of damage. Yep, he got... Did he get the Wild Wing?
Just a little one.
Oh, no. No, worth it. And they are taking control of this bottom right side of the map. Mushi is in this tier 2 tower. It's theirs. They have Glyph. They won't use it. Mushi will grab the tower. And that'll be the end of that. And that pushes that up. They can focus elsewhere, maybe mid or top or something along those lines. Ohio looking for jabs, though. They have Roar. They will get it off. No spike here if it's the time. They have the Medallion. And a kill. Ohio gets arrowed up by Nana, though. They need to be careful. I'll just snag that Hellbear. Thank you very much.
They need like 6 more of these kills. Like right now.
They're trying. They're running in there. But again, it seems as if, though, Mineski have an understanding of what's happening. And they're just going to back up completely. Except for Nana, who's kind of far in. They have no vision.
This is the big time, though. They have the Mechanism Bounty Hunter. They have the Shadow Blade on the Beastmaster. And they just need non-stop smoke or just Shadow Blade to roar someone. They die. We have Trap Gold. And I don't even care about objectives so much at this point. It just feels like they need a ton of kills to get themselves back into like relevance in terms of gold, and then try and get this experience even before it snowballs out of control too.
Roar? Oh, he didn't have it. 26 seconds.
Yeah,
not there. But good luck killing Mushi now.
True.
Lincoln Sphere. So,
man, you know it's a rough game when the plus Boar summon talent isn't even good for you. Like that's how easily they die. They're just useless on the split push against Mirana, Bane, Enchantress. Those are 3 very good heroes to deal with your creatures.
Yeah. So Enchantress pick has been doing very well. Seems to be a good hero.
I haven't seen Ohio give away a Hawk yet, though, so that's been impressive.
No, he's kept him pretty... I think... Well, this one might die. The range group couldn't get there in time. They've been pretty much down here for the most part, as far as I know. They haven't really... Oh, jabs running into Ohio. They're both invis. And Moonlight Shadow comes out. Envy might be in some trouble here. And Pale Arrow will come through. Ohio will tank it, unfortunately for him. They're going to come in. They've got the silence up. Oh, gets the roar off, and Ice in trouble. Rupture as well. Jabs. Looks like he'll fall, too. Envy will secure that kill. It's 2-0. And that was kind of a bait for Fnatic. They were all there, and they were able to do pretty easily. Yeah. And actually, it was a blessing in disguise. I think the arrow was tanked by Ohio.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he did it on purpose or not. If he did it on purpose, good. Because Invis was a little bit risky, but...
Ninja Boogie. Nightmare going to be taken off. Silence coming in. Arrow is docked swiftly by Excalibur. They will kill this kill. They're diving in deep. Nana will find the kill on DJ at least. Spirit Titan still going there. Mushi looking to fight this. Mana Void should be ready. Lincoln Sphere is broken. Ohio, no roar, but he gets off the medallion at the very least. Axes come in. There's the Shadow Blade up as well. And Nana silenced up. He's in trouble. He's going to fall. And Mushi is on his own right now. Has to blink away. Fnatic, another big kill added up. This is exactly what you were talking about, what they needed on this team. And they find it kill after kill.
Yep, this is perfect. Dream scenario, all leading up into the next Roshan, and at the point they're hoping they can at least get something done. This Blink build has worked out fantastically well for Excalibur. Every time he's starting to get to the back lines of a fight, he can just like jump right in with his ulti, he fights a little bit, and then as they start retreating, there's been a couple times where these impetuses are chasing after him, or there's an arrow flying, or something like that, and he can always just blink away. And it's so helpful against Enchantress, because that's one of the biggest problems when you're trying to retreat from the hero. She can just clean up bad fights for her team by suddenly lunging lances.
You okay, dude?
For lunch. I believe that's what she's doing. Jeez, lunging lances for lunch, something.
Sorry, folks, he's Canadian.
Whew. Anyway. They are scary javelins that hit you.
Yeah, they sure are. But he is a BKB now, so he's going to be less afraid. And where's the silence? Wait for it. He will use it now. Good Nightmare save, but not enough, I don't think. And he's going to get caught and killed. So another good pick for Fnatic, and now they're starting to roll. All right.
They're lunging forward to victory.
Launching forward? Is that what you want?
Yeah, it must be.
Okay. Envy, he's catching up pretty well now. He's actually going for a 4-staff. Wow. That's the, man, that is some, I know it's more utility, but that is some pub Bloodseeker shit.
Yeah.
If I've ever seen it.
It's very good this game, though. Not to the rupture. I think mostly just to stop target from getting chain stunned. It makes the arrow pretty useful.
Yes, that's what I was meaning by the utilization or utility aspect of it. Shadowblade comes out. They have the dust though, and it looks like Ohio in some trouble. They need the grave. They won't have it in time. As Mushi,
my god, the carapace from Jabs.
Yeah, Pilot I got hit up with the shadow wave, or the the shadow wave coming out when the carapace came through. So he is dead. 2 kills from Mineski. That was huge. Wow, nice stuff there. All right,
we're off. Aghanims AM, eh? For a while, everyone would only build Aghanims. There was like never a Lincoln Sphere and blah, 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 but Ace has been building all Lincolns. And we theorized, we're like, okay, well, it's probably because the build-up's better, the mana regen and everything we were talking about the cast. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to tweet him. So I asked him, and that's what he said. He says, just build up, better stats, likes it.
Who did you ask?
Ace. So it seems that's just the general... I mean, it makes sense, right? It's a way better build-up. Like... point booster ogre club, and then you just have to grab these other 2 items. That's not fun. I'd rather have all that mana regen going. Stacks up nicely with the Battle Fury, so you have this ridiculous regen for blinking everywhere. Someone else pointed out that Silver Edge can of course disable the Aghanims, which you can't do to the Lincoln Sphere, which is pretty handy.
Point. Yeah.
So
something you wouldn't think about.
But at the same time, like, there's really not too many downsides to the Aghanims other than like what carapace and like dual skills like that, Sunder, things that casting back doesn't help you.
Well, at this point, they have 2 Link Spheres now, as Nana just gotten his. Silence comes out, but Envy's going to get slept, and they will leave. Maybe they're going to go for an arrow here. In fact, they will. And now Mushi goes right in. They've got the grave. They might need to use it soon, and will. Lincoln Sphere broken. They're going to try to find this kill. Still pretty low. They need another Shadow Wave. They'll get it off. Envy now going to try to heal up. The Greaves come out in time as well. Mushi, Invis. They have the Phaser coming out as well as the Impetus. And look at the damage. Excalibur's in some trouble. Some low ground misses coming in. That will help them stay alive for now. Ninja Boogie. They're running. They've got the Roar. They'll get it off in time. The X's come through as well. And they're going to get the arrow off and kill Excalibur. Not only that, Bloodseeker will fall. So will Ohio. They're going to turn around. Pilot Eye slept up. DJ's on the run. He's pretty speedy, but Pilot Eye will certainly fall. It is a double kill for Ice with 4 dead across the map. I don't know if you regret your decision, Jabs. I think it's more of a Fnatic thing, but that's all right.
That might be the message
the high ground.
She is throwing at us, I believe. Damn, what an arrow. Right through the trees from Nana. Just kind of perfectly placed. It was going to dodge everything and hopefully hit a Fnatic hero, which it then did. And he comes in with the mad cleanup damage. He did the most damage that fight by a pretty wide margin.
This is just Rax gone. They have no glyph. They have no buybacks except for Excalibur, who is like, I think this game's
This
over.
is the worst time to lose a fight. When AM like just hits this point, you know?
Yep. He is big.
Shreds your buildings. He's 3,000 gold.
They're going to lose 2 sets of Rax.
Think how close Fnatic were just like walking in the Roche pit and getting that.
He's still up too.
And suddenly your game is over.
Yep. 2 sets of Rax down. And this is, let's just say there's a lot of work to be done, and that is putting it very lately. But we'll see. They're going to TP in. They're going to try to go for Mushi here. He's ruptured up. Double damage. Spike Carapace comes out. Wow, that was nice. But Envy's still alive. Mantis comes through. Excalibur still getting chunked down by the DD. Spirit Raven, they really want this kill. The Roar comes out, and they might find it. But Excalibur is getting chunked as well. Good grip. There's the Hurricane Punch to come through. Like I said, still trying to fight. Arrow sails in. There's going to be a Nightmare onto the boar, which was pretty nice. Micro from Ohio. But the Silence comes in. They're still chasing out on Ice. Shuriken will slow him down for a moment. Cryptstorm does hit the Yule Scepter as well. And this will be a kill. Axe is coming in. Ohio will secure it. But again, you get 2 of those kills, and yeah, they're big ones onto some big heroes, but you still got a lot of work to do. In fact, they might keep going here. Look at this. Impale comes out. They're going to find Excalibur. The arrow will hit. There's the Feeds Grip coming through as well. The Grave comes in for Pilot. They need the heal. Axe is coming out. Ninja Boogie in some trouble. He'll get chunked down too. And Fnatic will take another one. Excalibur. Ooh, he's getting low. Jabs goes in for the mana burn. He can't find the Impale. Spike Carapace comes, and he's going to fall. And they really wanted that kill, but they couldn't find it. And now Roche is theirs. All right.
Okay. Well, you're still down 2 racks, but damn, some nice plays. I highly admire Jabs on that one, I have to say.
He went in
That's
there.
this worth of a kill DP, but nothing. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
He knows.
They're thinking. Which one's better here, guys? They changed their mind. They had the cheese on the Bloodseeker, and he was like, no. We'll put cheese on Death Prophet. You know, that whole skill you have is pretty good with cheese.
Yeah, I would.
And then I will take the Aghanims.
The agent.
Not want to lose. Yes. That's correct. Did I say Aghanims?
You did. But
I
that's
did.
okay.
That's okay. He'll also take Aghanims.
I thought about leaving it, and then I thought about saying something like lunching or something.
Oh.
Hey man, you got me earlier. I mean, it's a good thing you did, by the way, with the whole helm thing. You did that, but
True.
gotta keep
Deso next for Ohio. We're gonna kill some buildings. Dude,
I would agree with him.
Oh, Mushi's doubling up. Let's go. See, this I am down with. Lincoln's into the eggs.
He really doesn't want to die.
He shouldn't be able to. Dude,
yeah,
this would
you
be
would
so
assume.
obnoxious. How are you ever gonna know which one's up and which one's down? This feels awful to play against.
He's gonna lose.
Dude.
Davis.
Yeah.
There's that.
And how they want to do?
They're staying. They are definitely staying. And MV is dead again. Maybe? Fourth death?
Yeah, they're still gonna be
I said that's good roll coming out. He was trying to go for it. Good impale follow-up from Jab's arrow to hit. And that'll be into Ohio, and he's going to stun for a year and a half. But they will get the kill onto Enchantress. Can they find more? Jab, Shiva's Guard, Fuel Scepter. Hey, what's going on? Axe to fall, Crypt Swarm, easy kill. Gem on the deck. DJ will pick it up. All right, 2 more kills.
They've suddenly turned this into only a 5k lead for the Radiant, being down 2 racks. That's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
4k now. Ish.
I don't know if you're still that worried for Mineski. I mean, maybe you're a little bit, but you have 8 Aghanims at Liquid Sphere on Mushi. I almost just said Agent Mushi, so you could have just gotten right back.
The problem is they need to keep that top tier 2 alive forever. Because the second they lose that, then they're pretty well done. Because they'll somehow have to keep bottom and mid pushed out so they can keep the top racks alive.
Oh, it's no tall order. Let me tell you, remember, it is a tall order. And
Man,
Ohio.
We are on fire.
Like 7 in the morning, guys. I got sleep last night too. That's the problem.
Sorry, I'm in.
Dude, that execration.
I'm in the zone
game,
right now.
That execration game took so much out of me at the end.
That's true. That game was a little bit of nonsense.
But don't worry, we have a best of 5 to work with. So that's the cool thing. We have 3 games at least. No matter what happens in game 1, we have 2 more games on top of it. And who knows? Maybe something crazy could happen for Fnatic. There's a lot of work to be done. I said that.
Fnatic like, having a crazy game? No.
Yeah,
that could
unlike that.
Never happen.
Those of you that didn't see it, I had to go back and watch the VOD of the second game of the last series, Fnatic versus Execration, while you have a moment. I would highly recommend it if you want to see that type of game. But for now, I guess they could come back. I mean, I thought Execration had won the game when they were at the base last game.
Yeah,
Fnatic
that is true.
But that was a bit different. Ohio was fucking right on through, by the way.
Yeah.
He's like, I see Mushi, let me roar. I'm just kidding. He has Aghanims and Lincoln Sphere. Hey, Ohio's dead. They dropped the sentry, and he's donezo.
Oh, look at
They even found the arrow as well. DJ's going to fall, too. That's 2 quick kills, and that should turn into a lot because there's no buyback in Ohio. He's dead for 80 seconds to get the gem back. They can push in mid. They can push in top, get the tier 2, and like you mentioned, they needed to keep that tier 2 alive forever. It's probably not going to happen anymore.
No. And that means massive vulnerabilities for the structures of the Dire, speaking of which they will take care of that shrine. Just hanging out.
Cardi.
Mushi begins his assault. Look how close he is, level 25. How much experience does he even need?
Not much.
60.
I can't have her over, apparently.
Be ready to go.
My thanks to thee.
Yeah, he's very close. And they are backdooring this tower for a moment longer. Now it will be taken down by Ice. Mushi should get 25 here. He does. And he will go for the agility.
He's an agi guy. Okay, fair enough. I have to say the Mana Void cooldown's pretty great, but these fights look like they're going to be one and done.
All right, they broke the Aghanims. And the Lincoln Sphere is still up, so...
For the record, the Spell Shield always procs first, I believe I was reading the other day.
That makes sense.
So, I mean, it just happened there, but it doesn't matter like what order you pick them up or anything.
The arrow hits on Excalibur. He's forced to BKB and get Grave. Now the Spirit Siphon coming out. There's the Rupture. Isis might be in trouble. He'll pop the Exorcism as Mushi is still in there. Needs to be careful. He can still get silenced, and he does. He doesn't have a Manta for 5 seconds. This is problematic. He's not dead yet, but he's getting lower and lower. They're going to have the silence coming through. Mushi gets out in time. The Urn's ticking him down. He will Manta off. The Crypt Storm doesn't hit. Envy is
so
chasing.
fast.
He's so fast. My God, he's moving 737. And the Mana Void comes out. The man fight Mushi. He loses it, but they do get Envy on the back end.
That was the most Envy and Mushi thing I've ever seen in my life.
Ohio might die. The arrow's going to come through. He's in trouble. Buyback coming in from Mushi. He's going to try to fight this. They got the double for Nana. 4 dead, and that should be it for Fnatic. They have Pilot Die. They have the Envy buyback, but that is it. And they have only 1 lane of racks left, and that should fall pretty quickly here, even with Envy buying back.
Yeah, he's back in the game. He's on your base. There's no glyph.
That was the most Envy Mushi thing I've ever seen.
Just running after each other. If only he was... Oh, well, anyway. Arrow.
It does hit, but that's GG anyway. So, game 1 will go to Mineski. Again, Fnatic, after that last series yesterday, they just cannot seem to find their footing. Albeit they were very close in this game.
They were.
It was a very close game.
They needed a bunch of kills in that mid game. They almost had it, but a couple good defenses from Mineski. Some very nice plays.
Very good pickoffs, too. Man, they kept getting those arrow plays. Someone setting up. Very good scouting from Jabs, especially on the Nyx Assassin in this game. Set up a lot of stuff. Just as easier said than done against Bounty Hunter and Beastmaster, but I don't remember seeing Jabs tracked up very much at all. Maybe not enough aggressive vision in terms of Observer and Sentry pairings or something, so they have a general idea where he's going, but there's only so much you can do to stalk what he's up to. I felt like he was always able to find out Ohio or someone.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team. League's assassin. Dire team pick.
Naga Siren.
Mirana. Radiant team pick. 10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Bang.
All right, everybody, welcome back into the Dota Pit Minor SCA Qualifiers. We are here with our grand final between Fnatic and Mineski, a best-of-5 series, and Mineski currently up 1-0. They already took out Fnatic in the upper bracket 2-0 yesterday, looking to finish off the job here today and get over to the SCA, of course, the Dota Pit Finals in Croatia with a win here over Fnatic. So thanks for joining us here today. That's a possibility.
I get it. Like,
The
not
jabs.
the job, but
I get it.
jabs.
I see where you're
because
coming from.
that's a Mineski player, Mott. Got him.
Well,
What's happening? Why is there a Naga Siren here?
I don't know. That's a good question. I was going to ask you, actually.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining.
That he's been going between the Aghanims and the right-click sort of style, so
Yeah.
we'll see what it's going to be, but for now, more bans coming. This is a pretty fast draft, actually. Got in kind of late, but Nyx Bane first for Fnatic, and then a couple more bans coming out. Alk, the Lifestealer on one side, and then the Venomancer +1 on the other for Fnatic.
They should ban
Dire
Disruptor.
team pick.
Disruptor is very good here. You already have the Naga
Yeah.
Siren and the long-range glimpse against Bane when he tries to Fiend's Grip people. They banned the Jakiro instead, which is also fair. I mean, you can sleep in the Ice
Same
Path.
thing,
It's the
pretty
same
much.
thing. So
Yeah. Which is
And,
fine. We saw it yesterday, but that was from TNC. What else is there?
10
There's a pick
seconds
coming from
remaining.
Mineski. So they've got the 4, they've got, well, theoretically, the 4.
5
The
seconds
theoretically the
remaining.
2 for the Mirana, or whatever position Nana wants to play this in. So we're working on another Ice hero, which again, Timbersaw was a big one for him. Obviously, the Enchantress has been very commonly picked, but again, it's banned, and it's probably I think it's a pretty good ban from Fnatic too. Beastmaster is still available for a team like Fnatic if they want it.
Yeah.
I think this is their 4 and 5, I would assume, for Fnatic again. They really like this DJ Nyx assassin, and I'm not sure about it, so we'll see how it goes, I suppose.
he looked really good in game 2, though. I thought he played a lot better than the previous day against Fnatic. Game 2 earlier today, that is, of course.
Against Execration.
So
Hey,
yeah.
there he is. They were probably going to get one or the other. Do you think
Yeah.
they go for Jakiro, actually, if they ban out Disruptor? Is that
Yes, I think so, and I think that's fine. Like, Disruptor isn't as good at setting up the arrow either, which is one thing. At least you can do it a little bit with Ice Path, but
Dire
it's
team
okay.
pick.
what are we gonna get now? The Monkey King finally
in.
arrives.
Yeah, this is it was played by Envy yesterday. I think in the one game they did pick it. I don't remember them picking it any more than that. I think it's the Envy hero, though, at this point. Could be Excalibur. I don't know. Could be some weird thing, but...
10
God,
seconds
the drafts are
remaining.
so weird that I actually question every pick Fnatic makes. I'm just
5
like, what are you
seconds
doing?
remaining.
Are you... What could this be? We could still have some interesting moves here from Fnatic. Still 2 picks left. Mineski, they've got another one for another 2 minutes, but... another minute and a half, excuse me, but... We'll see what they grab. Yeah, that could be an interesting choice.
Radiant team pick. Luna.
Wow. Yeah, so much flexibility nowadays. And I was thinking that if they were going to pick like a Timbersaw, they would pick
10
it 5th
seconds
for
remaining.
Mineski just in case. But we'll see. There's always
5
that possibility that
seconds
they still
remaining.
grab it 4th, or they could have grabbed it 4th, but they pick up the Luna instead, which I haven't seen much of this hero, to be honest. I'm a big fan of Luna still. That's true. Ooh, yeah, that would be rough. Lucent Beam and Eclipse destroying that poor Necro. Just getting wrecked. But I don't know if it's going to be the case here. Fnatic, I don't think they go down that direction. However, they do have a couple of options here. And again, they played the Monkey King mid for Envy yesterday. That's where they sent it. So there's still a lot of options here for Excalibur or whoever plays whatever position.
Dire team ban.
Hey, all right. Well, it's been played by Envy primarily, I think, right?
We're just waiting on Ohio's hero last.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe ban out the Bat Rider, potentially.
5 seconds remaining.
That would not be a bad idea. What else is there? Beastmaster, again, is still available, but do you want to go down that route this game? I mean, they certainly could use some more push, but again...
I feel like Bat Rider will get more out of the lane in the jungle. And they can't really pick Bat Rider themselves, depending on what Fnatic grab, because the Nyx Assassin and the Monkey... Well, it's okay against... I don't know, Nyx and a Bat, and I don't think I'd pick Bat Rider into that. So, it's also not really an Ice hero. For Ohio. Yeah. Puck would actually be really nice to try and break up some of these combos. This is a Elder Titan game. That's what you really need. the
Oh my
spirit
God.
to come in during the sleep to but
I don't think you were there, but the first time I saw the offlane Elder Titan like resurgence for whatever, like a day, when MSS brought it back in Zotac, he like just destroyed.
Team
He
ban.
got so much damage and so many kills, it was insane.
I'm
But
gonna take care of the bristle.
that's not a real hero, I'm sure.
What, Titan?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if there was ever a game, I don't know.
Dude, I want to see that hero so badly now that you've put it into my brain.
10
There's so
seconds
many heroes that I
remaining.
haven't seen in a while that I'm just like super into.
I think you would definitely ban Timber. I mean, we've already talked about enough, but now with the Abaddon pick too, he feels so strong against Abaddon.
I would
It's
be
so
shocked
easy
if
to
he didn't.
space out your damage. You have
What are the
damage
other
over
options
time.
for
So.
Ice here? Like I think you're absolutely right. I think they need to be banning it.
They
can always-
banned Enchantress first phase.
Is Ohio
So-
a bit of a Timber player or no? I don't think I've seen him play it. Maybe they could pick for themselves. I don't know why. I don't know why you would. They are taking a while for this last ban, though. They're really thinking about it. They did ban the Bristle, by the way, on Mineski, even after the Abaddon came out, which is interesting.
Radiant team pick.
They're like, all right, well, this could be an Ohio Abaddon, and then they give Envy Bristle. Wow. Okay, so that is going to be Monkey King maybe for Envy, Ember Spirit, Excalibur, Abaddon played by Ohio. Question mark?
Yeah, this they had to do that, or they had to ban the Viper if they were gonna throw one of those two heroes mid, either like the Monkey or the Ember or something like that. So
10 seconds remaining.
interesting.
Their chances in MV
5
Ember Spirit.
seconds remaining.
Slightly
Of course
hard to
there's a
catch
chance.
hero. They need like a good stun now for the Ember, and they don't have a lot of time because Glimpse isn't that amazing.
Ooh.
Choose your
Boom.
hero.
Okay.
All right.
So that'd be for Ice then.
That's interesting because that's something that Ohio played the first day we were watching in this in Dota Pit. So they're gonna bring it out for Mineski for Ice. They have a lot of team fight, a lot of interesting control, damage. I think they're just really well-rounded team for Mineski. Good split push with Luna, Mirana maybe later in the game. On the other side for Fnatic, Ohio's gonna hopefully have to get a lot done here for this team. And it is an Excalibur Ember Spirit, so no Envy Ember Spirit for those of you that wanted it. But we do get to see the MV Monkey King we saw yesterday, which I was very impressed by. He did very well. He owned in mid when he was playing it. Like, he got so many last hits at the start of the game. So hopefully we'll see more of that from Envy here as we get into game 2.
10 seconds
Got
remaining.
into the game.
Which is something that we haven't seen a lot from Envy in these weird, like, dual core,
Remaining.
well, duo weird core drafts they've been running with, like, Beastmaster plus that Bloodseeker, for example, last game. It felt like Envy just
Never got involved, but not like just he couldn't. But on the Monkey King, he looked great. He was showing up in all the lanes, getting kills, trying to accelerate their early game.
Yeah, he did a great job.
That was also with the IO and the Tiny, which is when Fnatic
Looks like they're at their best. He's gonna have to play it now without those little buddies.
Look at these sets on Mineski's side. Some of them are ridiculous. Like,
They're very blue
They're very
and glowy.
yeah.
And then there's
glowy,
Ice
flashy.
at the end, who's just like
He's
the
just red on fire.
menorah hero or something. I don't know. Like,
It does look
he's in the window at Christmas.
It does look like a menorah, doesn't it? That's true. That Doom. They don't have really many items for the Fnatic side, it looks like. No Monkey King Arcana,
Prepare
sadly.
for
And we will get into it. All right, here we go. Good luck, have fun. The immediate TPs, they pass each other, literally going the different direction. They will get DJ dropping down a ward. On the other side, you have Ninja Boogie doing the same. And we'll block the camp. This one might be dewarded, depending on where the sentry is placed. We'll watch out for that. And we'll reconvene top for Fnatic. I'm going to send a couple heroes up here. Ohio, looking to see what's going on over here. Doesn't have a ward to drop, but... Okay, so kind of some river wards placed here. One over towards the top rune spot. The other one towards the bottom, but more so getting vision of movement from these camps and seeing who's going which way. Like, where's Mirana going to be headed? Looks like Mirana is going to be going mid for Moon. So, or Nana. Envy Monkey King this time around mid.
30 seconds
Oh, excuse me.
to go.
He might be going mid, I should say. He actually, no, he's the Portman Shield and the Tangos. He's sitting bottom, so he won't be going mid.
No,
for
big
Fnatic.
Excalibur mid for sure.
Yeah.
The Doom is an interesting pick. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like it's pretty hard to punish an Ember with Doom. The best thing they can do, of course, will be some sort of like setup into Doom or whatever, right? From like the Naga Siren and like the Silence, then into the Doom setup. But that means that, and the only way they kill Ember Spirit this game is starting off with Song. Because even Glimpse is not very good against Ember Spirit once he has the Remnants around.
Maybe an arrow from Nana, like if he gets lucky. He's had a couple of good ones last game. That was always a
Yeah, it's
possibility.
not reliable though.
Yeah, you're right. This is kind of difficult to bring down Excalibur. If he gets off to a good start, I can see this going pretty well. Ooh, do they miss their block? Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's a tough hero because Ember's always going to get Lincoln Sphere, but even for that whole early game when he doesn't have it, up against Nyx Assassin and Abaddon, it was going to be a bit tough to play the hero, so I can see why they didn't pick it.
Yeah.
And now Doom has the lane against a Monkey King too, which... that is not going to be fun.
Spam the Infernal Blade.
Yeah, it's kind of his only choice, but he has to be really careful.
He doesn't-
Probably the Satyr, I would think.
Yeah.
He could also get the Wild Wing
Holy Roar.
Ripper if there's one around, but
Yep.
looks
I
like
was thinking the
Envy
Holy Roar
blocked
too.
the camp with his body or something
Yeah.
there, just to make sure there wouldn't be anything. Won't get it this time, though, unless he quickly hops over.
No, that's not
But
happening.
he does not have the jump
Anna
yet.
is having a rough go of it mid. Pilot Eye has brain sapped him twice. He's like taking the auto attacks, and Pilot Eye does not seem to care really at all. The trade is actually going in favor of Pilot Eye. He's under the brain sap him too, but if Moon, Nana can get this arrow, might go well. Salve will come out. Pilot Eye looking for the brain sap. Arrow's going to come through. Meanwhile, Jabs gets first blood bottom. Looking for Pilot Eye. Ah, damn it. I was too
I'm glad you're watching watching mid. That was better because that was close. If he hit that arrow, it would have been Pilot. I was like max risking it there.
Yeah. He's south up too. He's gonna go for another brain sap. Boom. Nana is running low. He actually had to ferry out tangos for more regen. This gives Excalibur a lot of room to just CS. He's right up to 7 last hits, just at level 2.
Top lane is getting into that state that you'd be worried about Doom. The Boundless Strike is there as well, so now he just can't trade too far with Envy. He's forced to go over, kill the troll, quickly wipe away this camp before the minute mark. Really wants to get the new spawn. Tries to pull it out in time. Give me a new creep. Oh, did he just get it?
He got the one. Yeah, he got the Satyr Tormentor.
Oh, that was close, and that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's the one he needed. Like you were talking about, the Unholy Aura is going to be good.
Yeah,
DJ's been running from jabs for like 2 minutes. By the way, he's literally been running at DJ for like the last minute and a half. And DJ's just, the good news is he's got a lot of HP regen, so there's that.
Yeah, so does Nagasai. That's one of the things, like, probably one of the most underrated fours. But now that you see teams using it, you're just like, man, why isn't this hero picked up more often? Nagasai is just ridiculous. She's expensive at the start because she needs that poor man shield to feel really good, but if you have a support that can allow that to happen, like a Disruptor that doesn't really need anything but levels, as you can see him sitting on Clarity and Tango, it's mega worth it. You feel so strong as a support here. You don't even feel like a support. You just kind of walk at people. It's great.
Ohio does have a product. He will use it. Lucid Beam comes out, and some damage is being done. Should be a kill. One more auto attack. Salve, not in time. It doesn't use it either. Jaboogie will secure it with one more auto attack. Nicely done. So Mineski, this aggressive tri lane, is working out pretty well. The glimpse comes through to start things off. Then Mushi does most of the damage there.
These Fnatic TPs look cool, man.
Yeah, they do. Look at them.
Dota's so fancy now.
It is very fancy. From what we came from, Dota 1 beta or Dota 2 beta, let me tell you.
I like looking at all the old pictures of the abilities that like the devs just drew in paint.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
They're so good.
It's like I think there was a Raised Dead one. It's just literally a skeleton drawn like in Microsoft Paint. It's great.
There should be mods where you just use those.
There probably are. What I'm really sad about is the devs took away the mods to use like anime skins. Like
I remember that Jug one that friggin' everyone used to stream.
That was that's SAPPHIRE from Faceit Night for you anime fans out there. And I really wanted to use it, but I came way too late to the party. But I
just missed the tiny banana mod. That was the best one.
That was a great one.
That mod was actually just a giant banana. It was so good.
Well, maybe someday.
That should be a cosmetic.
There will be
a dream.
The banana cosmetic someday. Who knows?
Someone just needs to sneak in a style on like some tiny cosmetic when Valve isn't looking.
I don't know. They're pretty strict about that stuff.
Dude, if Alpine Ursa can get in, anything can get in.
Well, that was the first set.
Yeah, and then we had Cat Drow, and people bought 1 billion of them because they're like, "There's no way this doesn't get removed." Everyone was convinced. It was like people buying Beanie Babies or something. Like they were gonna be millionaires. These damn Drow kitty sets, and now there's like so many of them in circulation.
Mushi, Pilot Eye. If only he had an active scepter. He could have got. Actually, he didn't even need mana, so he couldn't even get the kill, even if he did.
Yes. Sadly, we're not going to get there this game.
There is no
How
way
depressing.
Yeah.
It was fun, though. All right, top lane, Jabs is here. But they're rotating DJ up here.
There's a ward. Jabs has been spotted, or rather, DJ's been spotted, excuse me. Jabs, he's still chilling in the tree line. I think this is probably going a bit better for Doom now, but he's still at 11 last hits to Envy's 26. So Envy's feeling pretty good. Mid is going great for Excalibur right now. Like,
yeah, all that help early on from the Bane is just ridiculous. Just constant spamming of spells.
Searing Chains is ready for Excalibur and Flame Guard, but he won't use it. Trying to get too aggressive. They're scanning the
yeah, he was worried about a rotation coming through.
Yeah. I mean, he sees DJ top now, so it would just have to be, or excuse me, he's Jabs top now, so. But no, he's fine.
He needs that 6-minute rune, or else he's gonna have to use this shrine. Oh, he's gonna use it now anyway. Fair enough.
Fnatic field, Mushi. Looks like they'll stop him from pushing forward. Loose beam, they're gonna turn this. Riptide coming in. Ohio getting a little bit low. The Ensnare will come out as well. No Aphotic. He does have stick charges. Glimpse back, and looks like he will fall. Centaur Conqueror trying to get into the action too. Couldn't quite. Ninja Boogie almost going down. They just don't have the range. DJ, they're going to turn on to Mushi now. Pilot Eye. The Remnant's coming through. Mushi might be in trouble. The raindrop saves him for now. The Flame Guard, though, should take him down, and it will. It's a 2-for-1 trade at the end of the day. But Excalibur does come in and get a kill at the very least, so not terrible for Fnatic.
He will miss out on the rune, though, as it is top. Even if it was bottom, Jabs had it covered, too. They understand that the Ember really needs that so they can get back to mid lane, keep doing what he wants. But it'll be the Baton who actually goes there, so Ember will just kind of chill around bottom for a bit.
Envy is doomed. He's Shrine.
Be okay.
I'm fine.
Here,
Doom's gonna wear off in a
Fnatic
moment.
shield, but it's just Ohio being gone on here, and with the leap, should be fine.
Impale?
Level 2 in the leap,
Yeah.
actually.
Good job from Nana there. Make sure he gets out of the bad
Oh my god, this mist coil is terrifying. What is that?
What did it? Was it
His little skill.
Yeah, it looks a little weird, doesn't it?
It's freaky.
Do you mean?
Also,
what,
creeped out by his
you mean
face.
what, like the actual animation or the skill itself?
No, like the skill. It's like the little box.
Yeah, it looks a little weird. It's
It's like
a Slender Man
like
thing.
an alien.
Yeah.
It's like coming out of you.
Yeah.
It's the noise it makes. In case you were wondering.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, Ember. Oh, they're gonna find the Oh, he spotted the Naga just as she came down, so they know they're there.
Envy is just chilling on top right now. I think he has a courier.
So
coming
they
up.
know if he comes back in, he's gonna get glimpsed. Oh, but they smoke it. They need to wait to make sure.
DJ in trouble mid. Spike Carapace is ready, but I don't know. They're actually coming in with Excalibur. Leap forward. Nana wants this kill. The double hit from the Starstorm. Glimpse back. That'll be on Excalibur, but he remnants back forward. Still looking. Arrow missing the kinetic field, and they cannot get the kill. In the meantime, Moon just walks through, and Nana doesn't have the leap, but just walks right on by. And the only one dying is DJ there. Oh, Wukong's command.
Yeah,
Down the
he
strike.
immediately goes
Oh,
top.
no. Envy just uses ult and just decided not to use the boundless strike.
I think he lost in the tree line
Ohio.
there.
Hello?
And DJ was a bit too far to capitalize anyway, so he didn't bother throwing it out.
Oh, Ohio barely makes it through the kinetic field. He had the Aphotic shield on him as well as jabs through the ensnare. And he will get the 8-minute rune for bounty.
Gives him level 6 too.
Good stuff.
Luna's now bottom pushing though. Well, I mean she's been there the whole time, but she's still just there pushing. She's done some jungling, comes back, has raindrops, almost has her treads.
Infernal Blade top, Highlight Eye going toe-to-toe with the Doom. Infernal Blade will do some damage with the Brain Sap, keeping things even. And we'll focus on mid for now, I suppose. DJ's coming in looking for an Impale, but again, with Nana's leap available, it's very hard to do so. And they will just remnant out for Excalibur into the jungle. He's actually top of the net worth, so he's done a great job. He even has an Iron Talon. He's going to remnant, TP home, remnant back, looking for Boots Travel first, so trying to get a lot of farm here. This ward has done so much, by the way, for Mineski. It's been here for the full duration. It sees DJ and Pilot Die up at this top lane. It's pretty good. So whatever gank they had planned, probably not going to happen. I should say safely under the tower. And if they start diving him, TPs will probably come en masse. They're thinking about it here. Pilot Eye comes. Nightbro will start things off. They have the Boundless Strike ready. Now the TP coming in. They wanted to force the TP. They'll cancel it. Now they may be thinking about diving again, perhaps, and they need to wait for the next creep wave. Another hero coming top. It's Ohio. He's going to be spotted too.
They're trying to make that space for Excalibur again, like the Elk game earlier today, but I don't know. There's so much pressure on Excalibur this game, man.
He like can't die ever. He needs so much gold. And then once these two supports have level 6 on the Dire, that's going to be a very difficult task for him, at least until he's fully itemized with like the boost of travel and maybe a blink dagger and stuff like that. But I worry for his survival.
Yeah. We'll see.
And Moonlight
And in
Shadow
fact,
now, they're all hidden.
right here,
They're looking for that
they have
Doom.
the statics from not level 6 yet, but the Doom comes out, and that's really all they need. The Infernal Blade to follow up, and Excalibur will die. So nice Moonlight Shadow King coming in. And
Envy's going to get glimpsed back, yeah, because he
does
just...
get the Boundless Strike off, but that doesn't help.
So now they can push this tower and knowing the Monkey King can't come with that ulti.
It's going to take a while still, and they don't... I mean, even
Yeah,
with
they have
these heroes,
glyph.
it's not
They
the
can
best.
rotate. But that means they can only choose one tower, though. Which means they're going to lose bottom.
Yeah, more than likely. And as you say, Excalibur needs to not die. He dies. Obviously, to no fault of his own. Doom was there.
Well, yeah. They just know, right? Like, he's the one hero they need to kill over and over. They've kind of figured out this whole Envy thing, right? Who cares about Envy? Just keep killing Excalibur over and over again.
See if that's going to be the case. They remnant in. There's the raindrop, though. Another remnant to fall up. The Searing Chain's out of 2. Does he have a third remnant? Impale comes out. Ooh, just going down as Pilot Eye getting the kill onto the Doom. Pilot Eye still in trouble with the Starstorm. Maybe one more auto attack. Nana will get it done. They're looking for more. DJ on the run. Spike Carapace on cooldown. He has the stick charges. Almost level 6, but not quite there to Vendetta, sadly. Impale onto 2 might have saved his life. There's no shrine, though.
Oh, he's not going to go for it.
And he's not going to go for it. They're going to turn off instead. So good Impale saves the life of DJ. They will get the Doom. So a nice little pickup there for Fnatic at the very least.
And they watch him slink away on their ward through the mid.
Envy's going Deso. Still Brown Boots and Aquila. Mushi's top. Not great if you want to go for this kill because he has clips. So probably not something you want to do alone.
Envy can take off this game, that would be very, very big for Fnatic. That Deso, try and get a bunch of... He's just boundless strength from the trees. He's the richest man on the map, though, so...
Yeah.
He's doing something right here.
He's farming
77
pretty well.
last hits.
He spent a lot of time in the trees, too. Did they smoke on this ward? I think they might have. There's a scan coming out, and they... Well, now they know for sure. If they didn't know before, they do now.
And if it doesn't pop here, you know where they're going.
Oh, Radiant scan will connect. They think there's somebody over at this medium camp here. But in fact, they're further towards the shrine. Mushi's just backing up. He's like, I can't die. You guys, good luck. Enjoy. They might find Nana, though. Vendetta, DJ, no sentry here for Mineski yet. Coming up. They will have one over. Oh, they're going to see DJ now. He's in trouble. Static Storm comes out. He gets out. They need the glimpse back, but they don't have it. He's out of range. Wukong's command coming in. Nana, he leaps through. They've got the phase grip. Vendetta, impale onto 2. They've already dropped 1. Excalibur will get the 2nd. Jabs, brain sap down. It's 3 dead. Fnatic looking for that 4th. Can they find Mushi? He's under the tier 2, but Ohio is diving in deep. And looks like he won't go any further, though, as they will take down 3. They will lose their tier 1 tower to Doom, bottom lane, but that is a giant fight for Fnatic there.
That feels terrible when you're the Dire. You know what's coming. You understand what they're going to do, but just not able to find exactly what, like, the detection you needed. I think Disruptor was out of sentries. I think he's just picked up some fresh ones, so he couldn't cover both ends of that ramp. And then, obviously, the sentry was just too short to have the glimpse back into the Static Storm.
A Fnatic shield off by Ohio. Song coming through. Ohio makes it out. Do they all make it out? Glimpse back. Ah, no, he doesn't make it out. They will find him. He's got borrowed time. How much are they going to commit here? The arrow comes in. He might be finding his other Fnatic. He's going to use this to get it off. He's still running. They need help. The Nightmare comes in for Pilot Eye. That is a lot used to try to kill Ohio, and they don't even get it done. Oh, my lord. Well, and then this gives more time for Envy top.
Dude, check out Doom with the mana aura.
Oh, does he have... Yeah, oh,
He's
nice.
rocking the heal creep.
He's got the heal.
3 mana regen and a 900 radius. What an ability.
Health restored per heal. And it's a 0.5-second cooldown with 5 mana cost. Doom is in.
They know he has no ulti this time.
Yeah, and they're going to Doom him too.
So it all still pays off.
So yeah, they will lose Mushi though elsewhere.
Looked like he juked into that arrow. It's like...
That's actually not bad for Fnatic. I mean, they got Mushi for Ohio. Not a bad trade at all. And plus, Doom was expended. So you know a lot of these ults are down. Eclipse and Static Storm are the only ones that are up now. Although, like Shadow, who cares?
And look at this vision they've placed forward, too. Envy just sitting here watching. Oh, sentry.
Yeah, he's like,
what?
no.
How did he know?
I don't know.
What a god. He's just punching it once they're running.
The creeps will get it. Nice done. Arrow? Oh!
Arrow!
Oh! Why? I thought that hit him.
Oh, it was like max range dissipating. Yeah, I thought it hit him too.
My god. I was like, Jesus, that would have been great. Nana. Kind of having a bit of a rougher game, but still top of the net worth from Mineski. We'll see. He's got phase, so I'm curious as to what he's buying. He doesn't have anything in the quick buy, nor does he have anything at the courier. And we will see. We shall see what direction he heads into as
Manta Diffusal will be really good this game.
Yeah.
I don't think Aghanim is particularly amazing against Nyx Assassin and the Ember Spirit, but and Abaddon for that matter. But like Mana Burn's so good against Abaddon and Ember Spirit, but the magic damage would be nice against the Monkey King. But if you go the magic route, you can also get an E-Blade, which keeps you safe from Monkey King. There's some advantages there, but hoping to not need that safety from Monkey King.
Envy is scouting it deep. Like, he is in there. He's actually very close.
He doesn't see very much at all, though. Like, he's actually going the Radiant Vision just because it is nighttime.
Look at DJ. Oh, the courier flew over him, I think. It's going to fly back, though. Can DJ get this?
Yeah, he's got Vendetta in 2.
I don't know. He needs some vision. He's not going to see it. Yeah, he has no idea this is happening.
Very close, but not quite.
Yeah, good try. Push commencing bottom for Mineski. Ice leading the way. Phase Drum. We haven't really talked about him. He's going to be going Shadow Blade for his first item. Still has that heal creep. Heal creep, the hill troll, as it were, I think is what it is.
It's kind of a funny one to keep, but it keeps your mana going. You can just cast all your spells non-stop. And again, they also have pretty long cooldown, so it just allows them to infinitely Infernal Blade, I suppose. That'd be the big reason.
That is true.
Or those sick heals.
I mean, listen, dude.
15 HP.
15 HP per heal, 0.5-second cooldown. Come on.
It's probably because he doesn't have a taunt on Doom, so he wants to keep spamming that.
The heal spam.
That's basically a taunt.
You get the Vul Assassin with the passive envenomed weapon. Classic.
The true dream right there.
Yeah. Well, where's the Ogre Frost Mage? He needs
Buy an Orb of Venom too. Like, wow. Actually, Ogre Frost Mage would be really good this game against the Monkey King.
Yeah, ice armor. And he is going to have Deso, so they might need some extra armor. In fact, he does have it. Still, like, no phase or treads for Envy, but whatever.
This is his time. This is where Envy needs to slay.
Yeah, I don't know what the next move is going to be from either team. Ooh, Mushi's got a big stack. He's going to stack... no, he's going to go for the camp clear instead of the stacking again.
It'd be nice if DJ could force out a song from Jabs right now. Even if it just means like going on Jabs without anyone around and making it look like there's a gank coming. If you can force Nagasiren to use song, then your team could smoke and actually feel good about it.
Though. Look at this. Excalibur, he might be the target. But Mineski veer off, they want to get some wards down instead. So they're not looking to make use of it just yet. DJ will walk in. There's a remnant that they are waiting for patiently.
Yeah, I don't think Excalibur's going to go for it.
I hope not. He's dead if he does.
No, we'll find out when he clears his camp. It looks like he's having none of it. Patiently waiting. Oh.
Man. All right, the remnant's gone now. Good effort, Mineski. They're going to push, though. TP is coming in. Sleight of Fist, Searing Shades from Excalibur. He's in the tree line. They need some help here. In the meantime, rotating over is going to be Ohio as well, which Doom will see. Does have borrowed time. Envy on the tree line will spot out Ice, Ice, Ice. Doom comes out, and Envy realizes this, and now, I don't know if it was a bait, but he's going to just back up, glimpse back into Excalibur. He can Remnant, and he will do so. Well, at least he'll throw one out for now. So Doom's been used. Envy's fine. That kind of looks like a bait from Envy. He was just standing there. He didn't use any abilities.
Yeah, nicely done. Get it wasted. And only now the Mask of Madness is done on the Luna. Man, she's poor.
Well, Treads won. Ring of Aquila. She died twice, I think, in farming. But yeah, you're right. It's kind of crazy how much faster Excalibur and Envy are farming.
She's about to farm these ancients. That's what we're missing. I was going to say, something's wrong here.
Oh, she didn't farm these. I thought she already farmed them. All right, well, that makes more sense.
Yeah. Not going to be so poor anymore.
Yeah, farming this and at the same time. In the meantime, Envy's going to chase after Jabs, who does have Song. Wukong's command will go, and he's going to use it. He might actually make it out.
Oh,
the
maybe.
Monkey's not enough damage. Envy's still chasing. He's got the mech, too. Will Envy see him? Yep, there's the tree dance. The mech will come out. Does he have Boundless Strike? 8 seconds. Jabs might actually not make it. Yeah.
He's a little faster.
Doom TP. Yeah, the Doom TP.
Oh, DJ.
Oh, DJ. The Vendetta. The Impale. Can he get it?
360.
360.
360. No scope Impale. Oh, the first time in the history of Dota 2.
DJ, you are a god. Unbelievable. Meanwhile, Nana's dying mid, but whatever. There's a 360 no scope top lane. Who cares? I'm done. It's over.
Damn, dude. All right. Excellent.
Oh, my God.
Mom, get the camera.
Get the camera.
DJ's got the skills, dude.
Oh, baby, it's a triple. It's actually just a 360 turnaround Impale, but meanwhile, Envy is bottom looking for a dive. Perhaps they've got some vision up the courier. Uh-oh. Envy is going to see this. And nope, he's not going to go for it. He's looking for Mushi instead, perhaps. The courier's just flying around. It's literally, oh, they're looking for Envy. Oh, and they're going to glimpse him. All right, well, that's huge. Envy was trying to avoid it. The courier was there looking for him. I thought it was delivering an item, but he's dead. Wow. Mineski. They're getting crafty.
Yeah, nicely done. At first, they almost sent it home, and then they dragged it to the side, and they're like, you know what, put it back in.
Yeah,
See if we can find this guy.
I think I see him. Oh, there he is.
Illusion.
Double damage.
Really great. What's Ohio been up to? Oh, he went Blade Mill first. So, what? It was like Hood was what Envy was getting first usually, right? I believe. On the Abaddon.
Yes, he was getting Hood and Medallion was his plays.
Ohio as his first item. And he's doing pretty well, but he's going to be going for what seems to be Vlad's next.
Haven't seen that item in a while. The item got turned down in the tiers thanks to Hood and Pipe being so popular with all the magic damage in recent metas.
Yeah. A lot of utility items this patch, for sure. All right, what are we at here? I mean, Excalibur is still farming really well. He's kind of eclipsed. He's going Radiance, by the way.
He's doing what he needs to do this game. Yeah, he needs Radiance. I think that's definitely the right call. He has to be like 100% the only player. That's the game. Yeah, I was waiting for chat so hard. That's why
I knew you were. I knew you were watching it. I was like, let me bring this up too. Oh, that's great. I love it.
Oh, that's one of the funniest things I've seen casting Dota like ever.
I see. I can't open up the stream. You can even watch it.
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah, I had to watch it all. It's pure glory.
Anyway,
Jesus.
There is a sentry drop down. DJ is pretty close to it. Look out, DJ. He's fine for now. All right. Ward drop from DJ. He's behind a tree. Do they see him? They didn't see him. Wow. And now Envy's coming in. A Photic shield to come through. Jump down. They're looking for
they
it.
gotta burst him so fast, but
the Song, the TP coming out, and they will make it away, it looks like. So Song is now down, and what was looking to be a pretty good gank from Fnatic is now turned into actually Mineski pushing into bottom with a Yasha, forcing TPs from back both Ohio and Envy.
Look how close he was to level 12 though on the Naga Siren. That's a value play. 40 seconds extra on the cooldown. And that's a lot of time for the Radiant to get something done. Question is, can they actually do Roche right now? If they had the earlier medallion, maybe? Well, they have a death, so I don't know. They probably could. The problem is that bottom lane, as you just said, pushing in is an issue, but you want to get something done while this Song is on cooldown right now, because you can actually fight into them. Whereas it's been a pretty big problem for them so far.
Yeah.
Just always worried about that possible massive turnaround. Pilot Eye about to die, probably.
Yeah, see you, buddy. Static Storm. No! DJ, why would you jump in?
He didn't see the disruptor. He tried to go for a sick blink carapace to stop the to stun the Naga. But yeah. Ends up suicide pacting with Pilot Eye.
We're both supports. Let's die together. Sleight of Fist Theory chains. They're going to jump on him. Uh-oh. In trouble is going to be Nana. They're going to lock him down. He'll leap out just in time. He's solo, but the Sleight of Fist comes in to get the kill. What else can they do? Jabs on the run with the rest of the team. Mushi, he should have Eclipse. He might pop it here, and he will. Doom comes out. They found Excalibur. They're going to try to chase him down. He is in trouble. The Ensnare's there. They have the Aphotic Shield. They've got the Miscoil. Borrowed time will come through. He's still in trouble. Excalibur about to fall the Impale. They need the deny. Can they get it off? They won't be able to. He's still alive somehow. He actually lived. The Miscoil came in from Ohio. I thought he was dead for sure. They didn't even need to deny him.
It was the invulnerable nightmare. And if I'm not mistaken,
my God, Pilot
I'm pretty sure Mushi unintentionally canceled his own Eclipse because his arm was falling down and he hit the Mask of Madness.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, and that's why the ulti never went. And then and then I was like, oh, he just canceled because they doomed him anyway. But then he was just like running in, and they were still like, I'm pretty sure Mushi. He meant to Eclipse.
Yeah, probably. Pilot Eye does it again, man. This
that
guy's
was
Bane
sick.
is on point. He's played it a lot today, and it's looking really good. And they're going to take Roche off this, or at least they'll attempt to. They don't have Song for another 30 seconds, but they have Arrow. In 6, they have Moonlight Shadow. This is a little bit dangerous from Fnatic here. They're not taking this down that quickly. They need some more heals coming out. Riptide will come through. Ohio has to leave. He's got the borrowed time. Arrow's going to come in. There's the Moonlight Shadow as well. It'll hit Roche. They've got to Shrine. And now heading into the pit is going to be Mineski. And they could take this pretty quickly. And they decide against it, though, for now, as the Shrine is going. Mineski will back up to their own Shrine, which they have available. What do you do if you're Fnatic? They're going to smoke maybe into the pit. Roche is just standing in the middle of it for some reason, which is weird, but... All right, Mineski on the high ground. Envy might get caught. Song will come through. Blinking in his DJ. Too late to the party. Roche isn't low enough. Static Storm coming out. They're all out of it. They all get out of it. The Eclipse coming through. The Impale is up. They've got a 3-man boundless strike, but Envy will fall. Excalibur's low. There's the Thief Group. He jumps back in. A double kill for Excalibur. Looking for more. The Doom's in trouble. He's going to get caught with the Searing Chains. Getting right click down. Triple kill for Excalibur. 4 dead. Ninja Boogie's going to get bailed. All 5 down. Fnatic. They do it again.
All right.
Envy hits a huge stun, and they get out of the Static Storm in order to win that fight.
You know, when you're trying to chrono, and like you just have one hero you need a chrono, but you want 2, and you go too big, and you miss both? That's what just happened. Because they had the Song set up, and they had that huge, everyone inside the pit, right? But then there was an arrow flying at Envy. So they had to cancel the Song, so the arrow was going to connect on Envy, but because they hadn't laid down the disruptor spells at like the same timing for that to work, then only one or the other was going to work. So they stunned just Envy instead of like 3 other heroes. So they just end up losing the fight. Slight miscommunication there.
All right, well, sorry about this stream, but I'm
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
crashing. It's in the process of crashing it.
Tower is under attack.
I mean, at least they saw Pilot Eye own.
get to see that.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Times a little disconnect. It did both this time, which is really. Going. All right, there we go. We should have. Oh, is it really not gonna actually see Dota? Is it really not gonna get Dota? King?
Middle tower has fallen.
Oh my God, this is so obnoxious.
All right. Well, currently nothing is actually happening. I know you guys hear ultimates, or if anyone that is trying to figure out what's going on. They're trying to approach us, the Radiant.
We got it back.
All right.
We got it back.
Okay, we're in. Stream is alive.
In 2 minutes, hopefully. We didn't miss anything, but what we have now is Fnatic pushing in for high ground. They just want to fight around Roche. They've got Aegis. They've got the BKB ready as well. Apologize about that, guys.
They also just used Monkey King ulti. I'm not sure if that was caught, but it was just kind of zoning out here. But
yeah. All right, here we go. Fnatic will move in. They've got the Sleight of Fist on the illusions. They have Doom ready, and Snare will come out. They have the Aphotic Shield. Excalibur's fine. Still has that Aegis, and he remnants away as the Doom was walking in. So that'll push them back for now, and it looks like Fnatic they're going to stop this push. They won't go for high ground. Maybe they will again. They'll reset. Nah, Envy's going to go top instead. He's got bots. All right.
yeah, I'll keep.
Let me know. If it comes up, just say, hey, it's up, or something like that. Awesome. Well, we're about to... It's looking pretty good for Fnatic. They really want to win this and kind of pretty much force a best of 3 out of this series. I have a haste rune for Excalibur. He will grab it, no bottle. He's going to run right on in. And now Mushi needs to be careful. Mask Madness is going. He will not see him. He does for a moment. He's still here. Searing Chains comes out. They should have Song, and they do. Impale comes through. Mushi might go down here just barely alive. They've got the sleep. They're going to set up a Static Storm. It looks like an arrow coming in as well. And they walk out again. They canceled it for the arrow. Yes, they get Pile Eye, but can they get anything else? They've already lost Mushi. They're going to lose Jabs. Excalibur doing the work. A triple kill for him. They're going to have more damage onto the Doom. The Impale getting canceled. DJ is just... DJ. They're already dead, man. Still...
Well...
It'll come back in a moment, guys, I promise. Well, yeah, I don't know why I'm talking to you.
What happened, Mott? Yeah, in the fight. Is it over?
They did the same thing with the Static Storm, where they canceled it. And they lost the fight.
Okay.
And they'll probably lose the game because of it.
Classic. So Fnatic are doing it. They're going to win this whole game. It's kind of looking like it. I don't know. They're zoning them all back in the base. They got their racks. Excalibur's been owning this whole game like he had to.
Yep.
Not convinced on the Doom.
Oh, Excalibur was on like the lowest HP creep, but they had no way of killing it. And Nana is going to die to Fiend's Grip. Man, this has looked like a real good game for Fnatic. They've had a couple of rough plays here and there, but I mean, for the most part, it's actually been Mineski missing out on some of these initiations like we saw with the song. Static Storm. Jump back in from Envy. He'll get glimpsed out, but the Wukong's command will go, and that is going to be a lot of damage. Mushi is forced to BKB and run to the Shrine, and that's still 2 dead, and they've already got the set of racks. There is still a tier 2 mid, which they will probably go take at some point, but for now, Fnatic are just happy coming in this bottom lane and pushing in as much as possible. They're so far ahead now, 10k net worth, in fact, and what should be a pretty rough game for Mineski to come back from.
Now time to just look for that tier 2. You probably wait for the next Roche, I guess. Just try and clear up the tier 2 in the mid lane first. Buy all your new items. BKB on Envy will be the big one.
Yes.
His Blade Mill's already been helping out quite a bit.
He's done so well. You talked about him getting involved, especially early on to the game. I think he's done a great job of it so far.
Yeah, 10 of the 22 kills. It's really been Excalibur, though. He's involved in 20 out of the 22. So he's not only farming like crazy, but it's very impressive, considering he's definitely the most unknown person in the whole squad. guy that they, you know, they wanted someone who they felt like they could help develop and put into the kind of game plans and plays they wanted to do in drafts and stuff like that. So bringing him in and having a game like this, kind of insane. Just like his Alchemist game earlier. He's playing very well. And then it lets Envy do this weird-ass Dota that you don't even know what he's doing.
Yeah, there's not any way to describe it other than weird, I would say. And he's going to TP to the Shrine, and they're going to work on this Tier 2 tower. If Envy gets here, it'll be a lot easier for him to take down, but he's going to Shrine first, get some mana, then move into what looks like the mid lane. So Manta Sala is now done for the Mirana. There is that at least. Mineski are still in this game, but barely. They've lost their Shrine bottom. They're about to lose their Shrine top. Roche is back up in at least a minute 45. And Envy is just going to blow away this Ancient stack. Boundless Strike, man. Pretty good.
Yeah, he just destroys everything with that Deso.
Yeah.
Such a good farming item.
Alright, so Excalibur now is BKB and Lincoln Sphere, so him dying is, I don't want to say an impossibility, but it's pretty hard.
It's pretty unlikely,
He has to get doomed, essentially, with Lincoln Sphere down.
And they need to, like, Lucent Beam him or something, or, you know, one of their few single target skills.
And he's the big problem. And I guess Fnatic will probably just wait for Roche.
Ice's just looking at him. There he goes. Purge into Doom, but he is not level 20. There is no talent.
Oh,
so,
he just devoured.
Nice
That
devour.
was pretty sick.
He needs him to turn and try and come for the kill, though, but he's not going to.
He's fine. It was a good effort from Ice. Good effort indeed. They even scanned to the north. DJ is just still here. But there's nobody coming. I think he's just trying to get vision.
Yeah, but now they're going to set up on the Mushi.
Yeah, if they can.
Let's try and force his BKB.
They're already pretty far from the creep wave, and they already canceled the TP from and
they're basically hoping that he doesn't BKB in TPs, but it's pretty unlikely. And the Dire just scanned. They know that they're being stalked right now by DJ.
Oh, he gets off the Impale, though. Where's the Fiend's Grip follow-up? They have the Infernal Blade, and guess what? Ice was waiting for it. There's the BKB. There's the Eclipse. They'll try to turn this, but I think Mushi needs to run. In fact, he pops the Mask Madness to do so. Envy will get glimpsed back, though. Sled, if this comes through, they're going to have the Eul Scepter. DJ got there in time somehow, but Mushi's still running. It looks like Ice will die with the Boundless Strike coming in from Envy, but they will save Mushi at the very least. Envy thought about going further, but decided against it.
I mean, you see the solution, but it's not easy. Like, if he's a Remnant down, there's no way you're going to be able to purge and doom him. I don't think. On Excalibur. No. Like, he'll be fast enough to just zip his way out of there. And
Snare will come through onto Ohio as he pushes up to the high ground. Arrow will connect as well. He does have borrowed time, not to mention an Aghanim Scepter. He might actually be in trouble. Yeah, he's got to use the borrowed time, so he's got to try to make as much room for his team as possible. But here comes the song. They can set up onto 2 with a Static Storm if they want to. Kinetic Field is ready in 3, which is a problem. They're going to try for a Static Storm without the Kinetic Field, and they'll just walk out. Kinetic Field comes too late. So they didn't wait for the Kinetic Field. They will get the Abaddon down, but again, Excalibur runs in. We're working on Nana, but Envy's BKB, he's really low. They might get 2 kills here. In fact, the Doom is going to be back in. Remnant away. Envy might be in trouble. He leaps into the tree, though, and he's out of there. The Clips will come through. They will find DJ. So they will get 2 out of this, it looks like. And they will hold their high ground yet again.
Yeah, and Ice is stalking. It's the Envy value play.
Oh, my God. Envy's dead.
Efficiency gets him again.
Oh, my God. Ice is like, I know, Envy. Yeah. I got this. All right. DJ on the run. Wow, he was still alive that entire time.
Yeah, we go to watch that happen. He's somehow get out of there.
All right, well, he's dead now.
Put him straight back.
I don't care what happens this game. The fact that DJ did what he did earlier. Oh, God.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Well, Pilot Eye. Not much to do as a Bane this game, eh? You got yourself a Glimmer Cape trying to save everyone. Trying to eye up this Roche pit. Find some Mirana.
Oh, she might be dead. Fiend's Grip will come out. Mushi's nearby with a Lucent Beam, but it looks like she's like, I can't help you.
What a weird way to get a kill at 35 minutes in the game. It's like a Mirana by herself like that.
That's Pilot Eye, man. He's having a game and a half.
I know they have Vlads if they want to go into this pit.
They are going indeed into this pit. Although Ninja Boogie's on the way. Now he's just going to drop a ward down in the backup. They need Envy here in order to kill this thing pretty quickly. He's back up in 2.
I mean, even the Vlads, it's kind of fine, though. Like, they can't fight them.
Yeah, you're right.
And they need their full combo.
Envy's not even coming in. He's like, you can work on it without a death, so enjoy. He'll push into top or mid first, rather. There's the Manta done for Mushi, so he had to get BKB pretty early, which is kind of annoying. You missed out on a lot of your damage without that Manta style.
Yeah, the Blade Mail's owning him from Envy and Abaddon. ulti.
All right, Aegis. Cheese on Ohio. TP top. Nightmare, that's on Illusion. And Feeble it, and they want to make sure. Like Manta Illusions, they don't want to push him out. What the hell? DJ's just taking the full sleep. All right. Good job, DJ. And Excalibur continues to push top. Scan will be successful. They know that somebody's out nearby. There is a ward, by the way, that scouts out a few of Fnatic's players, like Ohio as he walks underneath it. Vendetta comes out on the other side. They spot an Illusion, and now they'll see the rest of the heroes from Fnatic. So they kind of know what's going on. They're going to back up into the base for Mineski. Ohio will continue to push up. He has the cheese this time. Every ultimate is available for both sides, with the exception of Vendetta, which is being used currently.
This Ember is pretty scary with the level 25 talent, though. 20% cooldown, and chains, jumping.
It's not fun.
No. Pipe done for the Naga, so... Good luck, Naga Siren. Set up everything, please.
Man, Ninja Boogie's like dead, essentially. He almost died to Boundless Strike Slide of his Searing Chains.
And they're just leaving him all alone. It's like, okay, you can set up your combo on these two heroes. I highly doubt you want to.
Searing Chains and Pale BKB off in time for ISS. He wants the Doom, can't find it. Ohio pops the borrowed time. He's got the Lincoln Sphere put on from, I think, Excalibur, I believe. So they'll break it, but the Glimpse back, that's coming in. Can they turn this now, Ohio? They've got the Lucid Beam. They doom him up. They even Static Storm. It's a lot committed for the Abaddon, and they will find him. But jumping in is Excalibur. They want the kill on Jabs. Moonlight Shadow coming in. Excalibur. They've got the Fiend's Grip of Mushi. He's BKB now, not anymore. Still alive. They just can't get any kills here for Fnatic. They're still working on the tier 3 as well, and Envy is in a lot of trouble. He's dead again. Now down for 70
Excalibur,
seconds.
he's out of mana.
Excalibur, he's got the Aegis at the very least, I believe. But they will turn onto Ice Assist. They will get that kill. So they maybe chase a bit too far from Mineski, but they will at least get Envy. And again, they save their tier 3 once more.
Yeah, they were actually so close to getting him there.
And you still have the Aegis to work with, I guess, for Excalibur. So once Envy gets back up, you can go again. This
Yeah,
time
lots
without
of
all of these ultimates. Although Doom should be back up. Nope, 100 seconds is pretty long cooldown.
Doom's the big one, yeah. Everything else will be ready. But if they can get here fast enough, Doom will not be available. There's a pretty sneaky set of observers and sentries here, though, that aren't spotted out between the two that are laid down from the Radiant, so they have a general idea what they're up to. Shiva's Guide delivered onto Excalibur.
I'm surprised there's no gem from the Radiant. Did they buy one and now it's over on the Dire? Has Jab's got his own? Yeah, that's his own gem. So I'm surprised that at this point Fnatic don't have theirs.
I don't think they really need a gem, honestly. I feel like the Glimmer and stuff is just more important for Paladai to be investing in so they can actually hit buildings. Without a ranged hero to do it, I mean, Monkey King, I know he's close. He's really OP, guys, but
well, as I
it's
say
not
that,
quite ranged.
Ohio just
yeah, it's, I'd rather that he would buy it then. That's fine. It's just, like, the Glimmer is so important. And we do have that Aghanims as well for the Abaddon. It's hard to see during those fights, though, exactly how much it's doing.
Yeah. Indeed. All right, here we go again. And like you mentioned, Doom's going to be down for another 40 seconds, which is huge. They will have Static Storm, though. They have Song back up. Excalibur still has Aegis. They want to blow him away, but the Impale comes out with a Boundless Strike, and they might bring down Jabs in time. He's got the Song, and now the gem is on the deck. They bring him down. Excalibur is in. He still has that Aegis. He's fine. Here comes the Wukong's command. The Static Storm coming out, but already too little too late. Mushi has Samantha and run away. The BKB is popped as well. They finally get the tier 3 tower. Ohio is still in there. He had the borrowed time running the entire time, and now Nana in trouble. He got the leap away. He will get it out.
They have the strike.
They missed
so
it
close.
just barely. They will find Ninja Boogie instead. Lincoln Sphere broken on Excalibur, but again, still that Aegis working.
DJ's just keeping them off the buildings.
Yeah, at this point, he doesn't care if he dies. Now, Excalibur coming back in again, and guess what? Objectives are being taken. There is a glyph rolling, but I still think they lose this Rax mid. It was a good effort from Mineski to hold here as long as they did, but again, they will still lose this Rax mid, and they still have the Aegis on Excalibur, but only for a minute longer. Nightmare coming out, they'll find Doom on Ice Ice Ice. Envy coming in, there's the Boundless Strike to come through. Brain Sap as well, and he's going to get caught and killed. Now down for 68 seconds, he had the Doom, but no buyback. He's down for a minute without buyback on the Doom, and that might be it. They still have Song of Jabs as he respawns. Mushi can come back in. His BKB's up in 2 seconds, and they need to do something here. Range Rack's about to fall. This might be Meg's if they're not careful. Shiva's Guard will come in, slighted his Searing Chains again from Excalibur. Mushi popping the BKB, the Mask Madness. They've got to do everything they can here, but the borrowed time is up, and he's got to look elsewhere. Now the BKB is down. The arrow will hit Excalibur. How close is he to losing this Aegis? 20 seconds coming in, and Jabs has the Song and reset the fight. Meanwhile, building's still getting hit by Pile Die. One building
Get
left.
him, dude.
Yeah, he'll get there eventually. He's pretty strong. He does a lot of damage, actually.
That's it.
But that's it. GG is called.
So
and it will be Fnatic getting the series set up.
All of these Envy Games, man, this is what it comes down to, I feel like. These drafts where at the end we were talking about the possibility of a puck for Ohio, right? And then maybe it was going to be like mid Excalibur Monkey King and Envy Abaddon, and you just pick up this puck or something to give yourself some team fight. But instead they go with this Ember Spirit, who not only offers you the same amount of catch basically as a puck does, but scales into this crazy mid-late game kind of a monster that's very, very difficult to grab. And I think just overall that versatility and how long and drawn out these friggin' drafts can get to your brain because of these Envy heroes. Like, they had, I think, 5 seconds reserve time or something near the end. And so I really think the Doom was just not the right hero. I don't think Ice had a good game. I think it was like, what can he even do that game? Against an Ember, it's not that easy to actually initiate onto him. Extremely difficult. The one kill they got on the Ember was we just had to Moonlight Shadow and Doom him mid, but that could have been like any hero. And other than that, it felt like zero impact Doom in that kind of a game. It feels like they just needed a different hero to actually let Ice do his thing, because he was